following is an update and technical analysis on Palantir, a company of the technology sector and software infrastructure here off the daily level, where I'd mentioned on the 9th of August 2023, we're trading spot price $15.30. Off a breakdown, sell signal, minor reactionary uptrend line off the mid-May reactionary lows, continuous reaction right across that key inflection point where we actually had a nice clean back test and put in a solid daily red candle close below that key inflection point, coinciding with the 50-day and 50 exponential moving average, undercutting the 1601 price support off a beautiful divergent high with negative and bearish divergences really constructed amongst all three key technical momentum indicators with confirmed bearish crossovers over the moving average convergence and oscillator. And here's the update. Calling it right off that 1513 spot price off that key trading range, and that was good for a 9.5% crash, and really to the button, especially for an active and or day trader. Right off that key inflection point, 1365 price support. That was good for a nice clean day trade of 6.8% with a 2-day continuation rally of 8.4% in gains, and we are steadily trading right amongst that key inflection point called the 1441 price resistance. And it is holding on for dear life, coinciding with the 236 fibs retracement, call it 1129.21 price support there. I've added this new call it a minor primary reactionary high downtrend line there off the late August reactionary highs, coincides, which will coincide with the 50 exponential moving average, call it a dual line of support there. And again, if and when we go on to backtest that key inflection point, short sellers, bear traders, they want to hold that key inflection point on a retest of that 1365 minor price support, and then ultimately back down to the 1247 price support, call it a 16.4% crash. But these are your additional inflection points to watch, and just a nice trading range where we had a ton of reaction right off that 50 exponential moving average. So I would only expect it to be heavily validated and respected once the trading range and long traders were to hone in on that key inflection point. And again, additionally, you have your price support there, level of that additional minor reactionary uptrend line, and then additionally the 1601 price support, which will be strongly correlated with the ultimate tail beaded line of the 50-day moving average hovering up above there. Again, I like to see a nice refreshing healthy retest and or pullback down to that 1247 price support, which will coincide with I believe the mother of all key inflection points off the primary reactionary downtrend line off the 2021 call it the IPO all-time highs there. And there is just plenty of reaction to validate that inflection point if and when we go on to retest and or challenge that inflection point for an additionally a longer term leg up if and when we get there. And again, I do not want to see a retracement coming back down and overshooting this primary inflection point down below to the 1099 price support. Additionally, with the 200-day moving average hovering in and down below, whereas you have the moving average convergence in the oscillator starting to retest their zero line thresholds. Bad technical posture here in the oscillator histogram with solid red candle prints down below that zero threshold, and we have a huge volume map price indicator. The vast majorities of traders have the vast majority of the masses have bought around this in this $14 to $15, $16 range. So again, a lot of stops to go off if and when we take out the re-challenge the 1365 price support, and then ultimately undercut it, where both traders and long traders stepped in aggressively off the bids. That is just an additional price support level that they need to defend really at all costs to avoid a re-challenging of that primary reactionary high downtrend line in the 1247 price support. Keep you updated if I see any more significance here in the charts. I'll take the double-digit crash